Alright guys, what is up? I am TheyComing and welcome to this stream. Thank you for being here today. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone's week went well. And we're going to kick it right off with a couple things. First, I do want to mention some things that are going on with my mini accounts real quick. While we're doing that, we will put a live war attack up on the screen. So, couple things. We dropped down to Legend 3, not by choice, but because we are washed. And we have been practicing a new army this week. We have been practicing throwers. So that is going to be the army that we nail down and have a lot of fun with today. Is going to be throwers, which includes the arrow backpack combo. And we'll see how we can string together some victories. Would be nice to perform very well today. I think that, you know, the difficulty isn't that much different between L2 and L3, but it should be slightly easier than what we've been than what we have been experiencing. So I'm excited to see how that shows up. In war so far, I've been doing pretty well with the strategy, and cannot wait to continue on with that, trying to make that stronger. I thought for a while, you know, should I be trying out the throwers? Truth be told, I think my my issue with the not throwers, meteor golems. Truth be told, I think my issue with meteor golems at the moment is that I am going to be doing a strategy that doesn't seem to have really caught up to the meta just yet. I haven't seen very many people using a lot of meteor golems just yet. Strangely, in this war, these guys, like the super yetis, this is looking like a defense. There is one lone zap left here that I guess he could use maybe on something over here, but I don't think that's really going to make any difference. This is a fail. So GG to Clasher and GG to Steezy on defense. But yeah, Meteor Golems are a troop that I'm interested in playing again. But so far I haven't seen anyone raving about how strong they are and really like what their true effectiveness is right now. And yeah, I do want to touch on a couple things related to my minis before we start ripping the set. We do have a Clan Castle cake, so we can do some rapid fire attacks in just a minute. I think it's on my 14 or my 15. I'm going to double check to see which it is, but it has to do with the hero journey. Now, I've heard that this is a thing. And speaking of heroes, we need to come back in a minute and a half and actually put those heroes back down. In the hero journey, I got a quest. And I've been hearing about this happening on the forums and from, you know, I don't think anyone's directly reported it to me. But here we go. I have a quest that says, earn stars in multiplayer battles using the frozen arrow. Okay, easy enough, right? The problem is I don't actually have the frozen arrow. So I'm bummed out because it's supposed to be a small boost in ore that I just can't use. I just can't claim it. So after the 14-day cooldown expires on that quest, where does that leave me? Does that mean that I just don't get the chest? Does that mean I just can't get that reward? I did report it to player support as a bug, and hopefully there's going to be some sort of a fix on that. But, you know, my worst fears came true in that I actually hit a quest that I cannot complete unless I buy it, right? And that feels bad. I do not want to purchase this piece of equipment on this account. I think that the other equipments for the Queen are much more useful. I think the Monolith Arrow is much more useful. The action figure, much more useful. I think the Giant Arrow, much more useful. I would even argue that the Healer Puppet, much more useful. And I just don't have it. And that's really kind of a bummer. If I'm being real, it's actually a huge bummer. So I'm kind of stuck on that one. So now you can't complete it. Happens to a lot of people. Mine expired, Dark Crown, and I couldn't even refresh it. Yeah, that really sucks. That really sucks. The quests are predetermined. It will always ask for Frozen Arrow, but because during promotion you can't claim past quests, you were supposed to get Frozen Arrow and equipment chest previous. Exactly. And this is what I was thinking, is that because previously in the hero journey, I was supposed to be able to claim a piece of equipment, like some of these down here, right? It didn't actually allow me to unlock it, despite that being the only piece of queen equipment that I don't have. You know, I just, this kind of thing is really disappointing, and I really hope that they fix this. I don't think that it's really appropriate to have a predetermined quest that players are unable to complete and thus lose out on ore. Like the hero journey was supposed to be a small boost to players in terms of ore when you hit those ore chests. It feels kind of nice. It's not like you get a massive amount or anything like that, but the starry ore is pretty valuable, I think. I think I was getting 12 or 13 starry ore per chest at Town Hall 15, and that's like nearly 2 weeks of my star bonus, but I don't even get it. So kind of sucks, man. Kind of sucks. Mr. Biss says, I face the same issue. Mine is already expired. Yeah, dude, I see. It's like, do I cave and just buy the arrow just so I can have the chest? Or do I say, screw that. I'm not going to fold and purchase something just to complete one quest on the hero journey. I'm just not liking how that feels, and I really hope that if there are like actual plans to correct that situation, if you do not have a piece of equipment, they should not be throwing a quest in front of you that requires you to use that piece of equipment. Just full stop. That makes no sense. Basically, they wanted to force catch-up mechanics so much it punished people. People are going to the swimming pool right now. Let me hit the do not disturb button. Basically, they wanted to force catch-up mechanics so much it punished people with levels on their heroes. Again, reinforcing getting to 18 before doing heroes. It's so silly. Like, it's... if they're going to implement this, I really wish that they'd thought this through a little bit more, to where things like this weren't exactly the same for all players. If you don't have a piece of equipment, give me a quest. It could be the Archer Queen, using a piece of queen equipment. If I have no epics, fine. Common. Use the Archer Puppet, which nobody wants to use. Use it to get 15 stars. I mean, why is it kind of backing me into a corner with that? I really dislike that about what they've done with this system. Wait, you can get quests with equipment you don't have? Correct. It happened to me, and I cannot complete the quest. I guess unless I buy the equipment, which your boy ain't doing that. I'm not buying a piece of equipment for one quest. I don't really intend to use the Frozen Arrow. So, but if they want you to complete a quest that uses it, but you don't intend to use it, well, I'm certainly not going to buy it, and I guess I just miss out on rewards, which is kind of silly, right? All right, so this account's fixed up. Man, I'll tell you, the progress that I've got out of my heroes during the event this week has been kind of crazy. Like, we're going to hit level 80 on King and Queen before the week's over. Like, when the next week event starts, I think it's on Wednesday morning for me, I'm already going to be like level 80, like on my way to level 81. So I have no doubt that by the end of this month, I'm going to have a maxed out Queen and King. I've also got books that I can use like for level 85 King, level 85 Queen. It's pretty insane. Like, I love this event. Loved this event. This has just been such a cool way to like incentivize players to like get on and grind, and like, if you want to catch up, here's your opportunity. That's why I've said the whole time, If you're not upgrading heroes during these events, you are messing up. Especially this week and next week. I will probably have max heroes by the end of the month. Probably. Side class for my ephemeral, you will definitely make it back to Legends 2. True. Never even thought that this quest didn't have to be epics, which most people, as they said, 40% of players don't own an epic at all. Yeah, don't have any epics. Yeah, it's just really what they should have done is just said, okay, you know, if piece of equipment is not in inventory, make it a piece of equipment that is in your inventory. Even if they said, okay, even if the coding said the lowest level piece of equipment you do own, I would accept that. 15 stars in a farming raid is like cheese. You could knock it out in like 10 minutes. Not even. So, any hoosin'. This is our army right here that we're going to be using today. It opens up with a jetpack and giant arrow combination with 3 quakes. I understand that the monolith, if the monolith is on the outside of the base, starting your throwers to target directly to the monolith first is usually part of this attack strategy. It's usually part of the decision making when played correctly. So you want to drop the throwers down first with the healers, then quickly get down your queen and jetpack combination beside the throwers. And ideally what's going to happen is the throwers, having destroyed those buildings, are going to drive the queen and the duke away from the throwers. Although if the queen does follow in with the throwers, it's not necessarily a bad idea. And then on the other side of the throwers is where you put the BK, and that's why you have the one druid. That druid actually does God's work to help heal up the BK. The snakes do, in fact, jump the walls like savages and actually get crazy value. And then, of course, when he goes to auto ability, the spiky ball goes off, locks up some more crucial percent. The overgrowth for throwers is usually used just to control pathing. If I realize that I'm going to path directly into a town hall, into a section that's like 3 infernos and a rage tower, I'll usually just overgrowth that and like fight the guardian. And then on the back end of the attack, I'll end up coming back to the town hall section. It can be risky doing that, but fighting 3 raged up inferno towers with no eternal tome is very sketchy. And there's only 1 freeze and 1 invis in this composition, so there's that. Those giants are to find spring traps. So usually the way I've seen it played is when you put down the throwers with the healers and a test loon, you then drop giants. So the throwers ideally are going to be taking damage first so that the healers stay locked onto them, and then you drop the giants down so they run up to the wall and potentially grab spring traps in front of your throwers. And then the log launcher is the preferred siege for this army. You do want to drop the log launcher. I've seen people running a variation with the troop launcher, but the log launcher is the one that I've seen people using the most, or the videos that I've watched where the guy's like, this is an excellent attack. You know, you can crush bases with it. I like the log launcher the best over the troop launcher. So what you have to be worried about with the troop launcher is that sometimes the troop launcher will start throwing troops over to your barbarian king. And if that starts happening, you start losing value. You definitely do want to get that root rider inside the base, which is meant to then open up at least one more layer of walls so that the healers can continue to push. But let's go ahead and do our first attack. We got 24 to do today. We'll rip off the first half. All right. I think taking his revenge tower and his long range tower is valuable here. Get this down for the queen on that side. Okay, so she's going that way. King's over here like this. this. We need to break just so we get through the walls in time here. Nice. The log launcher is actually doing really good stuff for us. The king. I'm going to totem once for the king here. Logger. Freeze here. Okay. Looking good. I think I'm also going to overgrowth here and revive the Duke now. So the idea is that the Duke is going to be able to do good work for us. Oh my god, that was actually not good. But we are going to get percentage to where Spiky Ball is going to go off. Actually, Spiky Ball already went off. Feels kind of goofy. But it is a 3-star. Easy peasy. Strong start. Strong start. What's up, King Brian? How are you, buddy? Welcome to this. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Is double gem better than fireball or equal? Double gem is what you should run with the strategy, because it's extra HP for your throwers. Okay, so that, ooh, I think this base is meant to actually kill throwers, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I think I missed a lot of stuff with that, but I'll kind of accept my licks. I do not like what my king is doing right now, but he is going to be able to go into this base, which is kind of nice. I'm going to overgrowth now. Should be okay here. At least I think we are. We do have that one Root Rider that's actually going to keep pushing for us, which is really cool. Okay, we need to protect for our Warden, I think, but I also want to be good here. Bruh, Warden. Okay, get my Duke up now, I think. Get in there, ladies. Freeze up. Freeze up. It's good. It's good. No doubt. GG. Alright, we end up losing a bunch of healers, or losing all of our heroes. But we do clap it up. Arrow value was not even that great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's do it again. Okay, so we see our path in. I don't know if I can do this, but we're going to try. Okay, Queen's alive. Healers are in. Totem here. I'm gonna do this. Freeze the Queen. That's so ugly. Well, almost. Get that. Can we kill those witches? Like, are we just dying? I revived the king and not... Oh, my word. I thought he was the Duke. I thought I was reviving the Duke. Guess we're trying to take percentage. Okay. That sucks. Let's drop all those there. We'll get up to 79. Unfortunate, man. I thought I was going to kill his queen. Because if I kill his queen, I think my queen actually marches down here and takes care of some good stuff on this bottom side. That CC actually got me really good. Those witches, I think I messed up my poison. Because the witches just lived. They just lived and lived and lived. Save my queen real quick. Need our throwers in the base, though. Would be nice. Queen's doing good, though. I'm going to protect this queen. If I can. Man, queen still died. I think we're okay. It's just looking awkward because all of our stuff is so spread. I'm gonna do this and this and throw all those there because we'll eventually arrive there. We can break. Man, why'd the break do that? Where's my Duke? Find him real quick. And we're good on that one. Freeze it. 4x it. GG's. Okay. Should have gave Warden a thrower skin for the Odyssey theme. A thrower skin. You mean like throwing the raid skin? That's kind of funny. All right. I think I can get Spitter and Revenge with the Queen. Or just nothing at all. We did get the CC. I'll take it. Totem for the Queen once, I think. So Queen on Queen. Totem this now. I'm actually gonna do that. Lose a giant, but then we have some skeletons doing skeleton things. Put the bruh down there. And I think we're actually okay to overgrowth the town hall section. And we can poison and totem. I think we're looking good. Yeah, we should be good here. I'm gonna freeze up here onto the scatter. We should be okay, right? Like, what's going on with our healers not healing stuff? King's ability now. Yeah, we're good. GG. Okay. Good stuff. Revive still in the bag. What's up, Abhishek? How's it going, dude? So throwers definitely feel like a simple attack to run. They feel strong. I think that's a dangerous compartment. Like, we're likely to miss it. You did get the clan castle. I'll take it. I should have skellied for that. And I did not. Which makes me feel silly. Okay, we do get that down. Also, the long shot is not something that we have to worry about too much. I'm going to overgrowth this. I think our pathing looks pretty nice. Put him there. Bring back the Duke now. So he's going to be on the other side. Or just ignore what I said and do exactly the opposite. Got to protect healers a little bit here. Queen's doing it, though. Queen's got it. Nice. It's wrecked. GG. Fun base. Really fun base, actually. Fun base to hit. Head spells, though. What's up, Astral Pithecos? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Welcome to the stream. All right, we are, what's that, a quarter of the way through the set? We have tripled all but one so far, if my memory is correct. Spitter CC. Lava launcher, is it possible? Oh, it's possible. Not only is it possible, it's beautiful. Didn't quite kill his queen, which kind of sucks. We should be going over here to mess with his logger, though. Oh, no! Okay, I'll take it. We're going to use our log launcher on the back side here, which might seem like a weird play, but you have to trust. You just have to trust. Warden, do not die, please. Of course. That's very bad, actually. You have to totem again. Bring back the Duke now. Get ready to freeze. If that thing does not go down, we're in trouble, so... Okay, get in there, guys. Get in there. We're going to go now with this. I'm going to overgrowth here. Dude, stop with my healers. Like, please. Gotta protect our Duke here. All right, Town Hall is down. Okay, not bad. We have a baby dragon. I'll target that right now. And I want to say we can do this. And we need to be able to break over here as soon as that grabs targeting here. It's not going to do it. Oh! But the wall breaker. Wow. Sick. Wall breaker got it. It was 1 HP. Awesome. That one went kind of sideways on me. Ended up losing my warden, which tends to kind of wreck the attack. But I think the arrow ended up being so good that we got done everything we needed to. That's actually gorgeous. Gonna break now. Make a dragon. Get this over here. Protect the queen. Hey, this is good. This is looking very good. Everybody's doing their jobs. Everyone is where they should be. Totem you once. Overgrowth you right here. Queen's alive. Doing a job. King's ability is still up. Throwers, turn around and be good boys. Skeleton now. Where's my Duke? I don't even see him. Get him up. Breeze. This is completely wrecked. That perfect approach. Perfect approach. Perfect. Queen did her job. Duke did his job. King did his job. Throwers did their job. Everybody did their job. Good job. Nice. Let's see. Let's catch up with the chat here. Ban me. I'm not going to ban you unless you just continue to be obnoxious. Dude, I hate sceneries, man. I don't like when they change the color of the ground, especially those bright colors or colors that blend with some buildings. I agree with you, Elmo, a lot. Sceneries that change the color of the ground to where it can be kind of confusing to look at the buildings. I don't like that's a thing. Like, I honestly wish that in Legends League you could not customize like the board. I wish it would just be default, if I'm being real. Throwers don't use the torch, so I don't think so, mods. Yeah, throwers do not use torch. Log launcher was a glorified wall breaker, that attack. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I mean, it did good work. Don't think I've ever seen a thrower army without double gems, but you never know. Yeah, double gem is usually is almost always the way for throwers. I mean, fireball throwers, I've seen some people do it, but it doesn't seem as strong. Like life gem is too important. Rage gem is too important because it's like raging the damage and the healer output, which is massive synergy between like extra HP on troops, more damage and healing. You're showing why you should not be in Legends 3. Aha! What's up, Muhammad Das, man? How's it going? Miss you too, bro. Miss you too. All right, next up. Let's wreck it. Ralph. I don't think this works, but... It did. I take it back. I'm a nerd. I'm gonna let him die. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna overgrowth so we can just kill heroes. Dude, the snakes. I'm gonna freeze this. Poison that. Which might seem kind of wild, right? King's ability now. King, I think, is going to solo that compartment. Look at him. Look at him go, dude. Look at the king go. Nice. Let's drop you in there. Get that town hall, buddy. Get that town hall, baby. Let's go. Do this. Save a few throwers. I'm going to drop this here so my king doesn't auto die to that. We have a totem that we can use down here. We also have a wall breaker. So I'm going to go ahead and break the throwers out. I'll even drop another wall breaker over there. So they have options. I'm going to go like this. And then all of them right there. It's the only real danger. Man, that is clapped. That was clapped, boy. Nice. Dude, savage king. Absolutely savage king. Don't even need our revives. Our one revive. And invis. We broke... That was like broke base mountain right there. Base had a broken back. Let's go. Next. Make it look easy. I'm still new to the army, but I did practice this week with the army. I don't know if we can actually get this lava launcher out like I want to. We're gonna try. And of course, if I don't actually EQ the lava launcher, then we're definitely not gonna get it out because I'm a dummy. Okay. Why are all the healers on the queen? Oh, we're trolling. Queen, stop. Rake queen in, I guess. So you're telling me there's a chance here? I don't believe you. I mean, we're basically settling for a 2-star, right? I don't think it's Yeah, this is ugly. There's just nothing to do, right? That is so stupid. That is so stupid. My queen sold the raid. So the issue is I put down my throwers after I put down my queen, and that's something that I've been told to be wary of. Like, you really got to be careful. Is there another percentage point to get? I don't even know if I can, right? It's like, I have this. My Duke is all the way back here. Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. Maybe I could have saved it if I'd used that sooner. Nah. Healers sold. Healers sold. Healers sold, man. The healers followed my queen for no reason at all. That's so ugly. I guess I should have, like, just really tried to keep the healers away from the queen there. Because when I put the throwers down, I put the throwers down first. I didn't drop the giants, because usually the giants will drag the healers out in front. And you can run into problems like that, but that sucks. Okay. All right, we're going to do what we think we should be doing. We didn't get anything, bro. Overgrowth now. Get the logger, please. We didn't get him. Get him now, though. Do me a favor. Save the rate. Oh, no, the healers. Freeze. Break. Should be good. I'm pretty sure we're good. Just have to be able to get the ricochet down and that multi, and then I think we're fine. I can actually go double totem. And those guys and this guy. Okay, sweet. A little squirrely towards the end, but it's fine. King can walk around with the Spirit Fox and Snake Bracelet. What do I have on him right now? Got the Frosty. Yeah, Frosty. Keep it pushing. All right, well, this will mark the halfway point of our set. I think I can get Lava Launcher and Revenge. The well-placed arrow. Beautiful. Not bad. I'm not upset right now. I think this is looking okay. Poison him. Totem him. The witches do enter the poison. Oh, that was not what I meant to put down. Didn't mean to put that down. I meant to put... Okay, wait. Overgrowth now. Okay. You have a revive. It's time. Go. Save the Warden. Rage Gem is too valuable. Save Warden. Save Warden. Totem here. Totem once. I think this is clapped, right? This is looking fine. Because now the throwers have good access to everything that's down there, I think. Sweet. Good night. Good stuff. All right, awesome. First half of the set looks great. We failed twice, if my memory is right. Twice. Okay, so we failed twice. Not too bad. On defense, we are slaying. Slay, girl, slay. This is a slay defense right here. We have 3 1-stars in a row, a 4th 1-star, and a 5th 1-star. So we have 5 1-stars with our base. We've only been tripled 3 times, which is kind of insane. And on offense, we're putting up a strong set for sure. This 86%, I think, was all just because my healers jumped to my queen and just left my throwers to die. In hindsight, I could have done something better with the angle. I was worried, though, by a super wizard tower that if I put those healers down on top of the throwers, the super wizard tower was probably going to splash me out. So the fact that we were able to get the town hall down and actually get that 2-star secure was pretty big. Because we did start opposite of the town hall on that attack. All right. I need to put something for upgrade, and I'm going to take a brief bathroom break. Let's see. What am I supposed to upgrade next? I'm trying to hit things that add the most hit points to the base, and these are 150. Yes, scatters. So I guess overall, like my mentality about what do I choose to supercharge first? A, do all of your level 1 supercharges first. I think most people out there will tell you that because you add damage. But then beyond that, I think you should be looking to supercharge your buildings based on the extra hit point increase. So whatever offers you the highest hit point increase. So I've been making the rounds, and I've hit everything that's like 200 plus hit points on Supercharge 2. Now I'm dropping down to 150 hit points Supercharge 2. So the scatters are next. Easy choice. And I think the ricochet cannons are also 150 a piece. So once I do the other scatter, I'll be doing the ricochet cannons. If you were wondering. But guys, a quick 90-second timer will appear on the screen. When it counts 0, I will resume. We'll do the other half of our legend set. First half of legend set's gone great, so can't wait to continue it. Looking forward to it. So go ahead and take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. DB says, did you wash your hands? Yes, I did, of course. Town Hall 19 drops. Do you have to redo all the supercharges? You don't have to redo the supercharges until the defense gets new levels. So like with Town Hall 18, what happened was when they first dropped Town Hall 18, a certain number of defenses were given levels initially. I think it was the Ricochet Cannons, the Archer Towers, and the Super Wizard Towers. Everything else did not get a new level, and so you kept any supercharges you had until they eventually started releasing, for example, like the Fire Spitters, the Expos, the Inferno Towers. You kept all those supercharges until they released the new level. So something that people have probably been holding on to for over a year now are gold mines, elixir storages. Those 3 supercharges, the collectors have not got new levels. The Dark Elixir drills have not got new levels. At least I believe that's it. I think those were Town Hall 17. Or even Town Hall 16, maybe. What did you eat till right now today? I woke up. I had a cup of coffee, a glass of water. I had hash browns, eggs, and sausage. I'm drinking a Coca-Cola right now, and after the stream, I'm going to have a fat turkey sandwich and probably something else to go with that. I'll have to share my pickling journey with you guys too, because I started pickling about a week and a half ago, and I really like pickling, like cucumbers, carrots. I've done onions in the past. Those are super easy to happen. They pickle so quickly. But I'm enjoying pickling. I've also done some fermented pickles that I ended up really liking. What type of coffee do you like the most? I like African coffees the most. Although I've had some really great coffee lately from Brazil. This kind of broken the mold for me. African coffees are like quite fruity. They have like a brighter, clearer taste. A lot of the South American coffees are more like chocolate forward, more earthy tones. African coffees are usually brighter, juicier. And so if you asked me, if you had like 3 coffees in front of me, I usually would pick that African coffee just out of preference. But Brazil, I don't know. I had this Brazilian coffee lately that I thought was just like, it felt like an African coffee. And it really kind of like reshaped my opinion of some of the South American coffees. Those 2 things being said, I tend to bounce back and forth between regions, and I like single origin coffees. So, you know, every 2 weeks or so, I'm buying a bag, and I'll get a bag of coffee from like one single origin. Usually the next time I buy, I try to go from one continent to the other. So I'm like constantly challenging my taste buds, and I'm not just getting so married to like one type of coffee that, you know, I get tired of drinking African coffees or tired of drinking South American coffees. So, hey, don't ignore my chat. At least say no. Hold on a second. Did you say something a minute ago? Hold on a second. Share your base tag to get AI-powered review. King can walk around. Hold on a second. User... What? I don't see your name earlier in the chat. But hello, how are you? What's your favorite coffee chain like Starbucks? Dancing Goats Coffee is my favorite chain. It's a much smaller chain, and their focus is like craft coffee. Like Starbucks is so mass produced, it's so commercial. At a Starbucks, what I will drink at a Starbucks is like a cold brew, because I think their cold brew is like super standard, middle of the road. I like it when they do like the salted caramel cream cold brew. So they put this like, they get like vanilla sweet cream and they put like some sort of a syrup in it and they whip it up so it's kind of foamy and they put it on top of the cold brew. I love that drink. But if I'm going to drink coffee at home, like I'm going to buy single origin beans from Dancing Goats Coffee, because there's like a handful of them around the city of Atlanta, and they're in other states too, but like it's a smaller chain and it's more of a craft chain rather than like a commercial chain. All right, let's go. Next attack. I think we could get his Monolith and his Revenge Tower. Nice. All right, not bad. I'm going to protect heroes a little bit here because I see what's going on with that. Protect here. Oh, what's happening? Why am I dying so hard? We're okay, right? Okay. Good work. I'm going to freeze that. I think that was the money freeze too. Totem here. Break here as well. Nice. Easy day. Crummy base. Very crummy base. When will you stream some PC games? Would love that from you. PC games? Okay, so like, I'm really not big on PC gaming. Like, I have a great PC. Like, I bought a new PC probably like 2 years ago now. And it's got a 4070 Super in it. So it's like, it's got a good graphics card. I own Baldur's Gate 3. I own Cyberpunk. And I've played both. But if I'm honest, like I didn't play them for very long. There's just too much going on with them. Like RPGs in general tend to like suck me in. Like open world style stuff tends to suck me in. And I like more like chess-like strategy stuff, which is why Clash works so well for me. Okay, this is interesting. I've seen this space a million times. I don't know that I've fought this with throwers, though. I've done it with dragons, like, a lot. A lot. Okay. Most of the core. I don't like that my healers have kind of split up too. That is Trey obnoxious. King's here. Okay. Hey, this isn't bad. Where's the king? King's on the outside. Okay, not bad. Queen's gonna die, but we kind of have to allow it. Protect what healers we do have on this bottom side here. I'm gonna overgrowth now, just because there's a monolith right there. Poison totem. Going to get these guys doing their thing here. Totem again. This. Excellent. This is wrecked, man. We don't even need the Duke. We end on the Town Hall, but I'm so comfortable. Man, all those spells. Holy cow. Seeing this strat on this base is hella nostalgic. Yeah, you know what's interesting? Like earlier in the spring when I was so focused on dragons, I saw this base all the time. And now that I'm seeing it on throwers, it's like, okay. And that was my first hit with throwers on this base, and it was an easy triple. Like that was what, like 7 spells swagged. And this is a tournament. Like, it's just like base recognition, despite having never hit it with the strategy. Okay. I think what we're supposed to do here is go for his clan castle. And then log launch into its town hall over here, even though that invis is going to go off. Okay. You girls are right here. We didn't even get it, bro. That sucks. All right, we need to make sure that we get our poison right on this, because that has been tragedy for us lately. I love that we pre-triggered his invis spell. Or his invis tower here. Now, can we go towards the town hall? Oh, my word. Sure. Okay, fine. Fine. King's doing okay, I guess. We need to be able to trick this, do that. And overgrowth. Stop the damage. Stop the bleeding. Wake the Duke up now. Protect. Oh, I didn't realize that cannon was there. Breeze here. Totem here. That's so awkward. Really like if we got the Inferno down. Okay, jeez, this has gotten really bad really quick, and I'm not making a ton of sense out of it. I mean, we kind of have to invis. Or not. Man, that sucks badly. We should have... Man, damn. This whole detour that they got stuck and actually went back to the top side really chaps me. Like, really, really chaps me. That sucks so bad, man. That really sucks. Any strategy PC stream and strategy PC game stream? I just don't play a lot. I don't play PC games. Like, I play mobile games. And Clash these days is like the game. Like, I'm just old, guys. All right, last time we took an arrow. Okay, last time we went for his revenge tower and his clan castle. And I don't know that we got anything, but I think that's what we're going to try to do again. We didn't even get it. Bro, it's killing me. All right, we have to kill his witches. Bro, are we alive? What has happened? Healers, save me. Where's my Duke? I'm so sad about this raid. We hit this earlier and it didn't go horribly. But now it's like everything's going wrong. We got the revenge. That was nail in the coffin, I think. Okay. Oh my word, bro. That just proves you, like, that's the second time we've seen the base. Both times we've taken a similar approach. This time it kind of goes off the rails and we still triple it. Ideally, you hit the builder huts too. Yes, I do understand, like, if you can hit the builder huts, it prevents the heal onto the targets, onto the actual intended targets, because they have to heal themselves up. But we got it. That was sketchy, very sketchy. Okay, the core, I think, is the easy play. So we're just gonna quake the core, easy arrow through the core, ideally get 2 Infernos plus his revenge tower. I think that's what we really want here. Wow, we missed a lot. It's so fickle, man. Protect our queen if we can. I'm gonna break queen too. Totem this. Freeze up, totem up. Poison up. We do get the revenge down. Queen is chilling. King is chilling. Kill squad looks like they're doing the good Lord's work. I'm pretty sure it's wrecked. Okay, not bad. Yeah, this is looking so strong. The queen is still up. Queen being up right now is like GG. Like, we can go ahead and overgrowth this so the queen can fight the defending queen with no pressure. Or she dies anyway, which is also okay, I guess. Because we have so much time. We just have time. Hey, this is good. This is real good. Let's wake Duke up now. Or King, because I'm a dummy. I'm going to go ahead and put the skeleton down now. Drop this. And it's wrecked. I mean, we have a minute left, guys. We did it in 120 seconds. Terrible base. My warden is already level 11 since you told me to upgrade my tunnel. Yeah, Jaded. That's what I'm talking, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I was just looking at your base and you're like, this guy's like fully maxed out his base except for his heroes and he's waiting around. Even his walls are done. Like, if your walls are kind of behind, I would have like looked at, I would have appraised your approach to the game a little differently. But like, because you had basically maxed your base out, aside from your heroes, it's like this guy can go ahead and skip and then get the warden, and during the event probably max the warden out by the end of next week. Let me go up here. Then give your PC to me. You're wasting your PC potential, the highest PC cost time. I mean, I've had it for 2 years, and I'm streaming on it right now. Like, when I look at my, like, when I, have my image, because I have a capture card, and I'm broadcasting and all that, like, having a system that just barely has to try to broadcast, because, like, I can canvas a really pretty looking image at 1080p. Like, if my computer wasn't as good, I could not do that. So, like, my buddy Deegdag, for a long time, he's been streaming from a laptop, and his frame rate's like 20 frames a second. And so I actually sold him my old PC, and he's trying to get that thing running again. Told him he just basically needed to buy a new hard drive so he could put his operating system on it. And he'd be able to do exactly what he wants to do. But I'm trying to get Deegdag on capture cards. One tip for before you build their huts. Okay, cool. All right. Awesome. Next up, so we have 7 hits left. We're doing pretty good. I think I could go like this cluster right here. I think that's the best. Go ahead and do this. And this. Totem. Don't kill my king yet, bruh. We're in a little bit of trouble. Get in there, girls. All right, the base is open, but it's not open in, like, the most attractive way. get that going around the outside. All right, poison you. Oh no, I have to protect him. Where's my Duke? Get him up now. Oh, Warden goes down. Okay, well, that is a day and a half. And the healers are gone. That's just wonderful. Freeze you, please. Stop ending my career. All right, we have a baby dragon. I'll toss the baby dragon right there. We need all of our stuff to instantly blow up what's inside the base. One shot, come on, one shot that stuff. Oh man, our spell usage, if it were a little bit better, I'd say we have this. But I think we barely fall short on this guy. We're out of spells. The baby dragon could clutch. And I have a headhunter. So let's get ready to fly it now. Headhunter go. Headhunter go. 4x. No! God bless America! Oh, man. That giant bomb, man. You can only imagine. The 99. Create a new account on July 2nd. My heroes are going 15, 15, 15, 24, 12. They'll keep going until end of July also. That's what's up, Ella. Random Tesla spreader got you out of it. Yeah. Rounding that corner was tougher than I thought it was going to be. My log launcher really did not help me out there because they weren't able to go with the log launcher. Okay, next up is okay, I think I see even though that didn't look great, we're going to have to take it. That wall breaker didn't do anything, did it? Trying to get my healers in. Our force doesn't look awful. It's just our healers are following like one thing, man. They're following a giant. Like, what more is there to... Like, I have to do this. Why? I have to do that. I have to do this. 2 stars should be secured. But we get stuck, man. Like, there's not more that I can do here. It's always something, man, that just fully... Somebody has to fully sell my attack every time. How long have I been in L3? This is my first week. I was in L2, dropped back down to L3. Got tilted out of my mind in the month of, really just end of June, early July. And I was like, screw it, I'm not playing air anymore. Well, this should be a gimme, right? Like it's pretty rushed. I'm gonna poison it. It's a giant, but do we care? I'm gonna break here. Or not. King's in the business. Totem time. Pop the invis. Thank you. Overgrowth now. Just mitigate some stuff. We're kind of spreading like in two different directions. But I'm not mad about it because it doesn't seem like this is ruining us. We have another freeze for that ice golem that's about to pop. Wonderful, actually. As long as we get the Super Wizard Tower down, yeah, it's just a matter of time. I'll even Baby Dragon right there. Just ensure it. And that's it. GG. Interesting. Rushed Village. All right, we're rank 14. Only a handful of attacks left. Some of these marginal ones are probably going to bite us, right? Like if we had hopes of promoting, but we'll see. We'll see where it all lands. Our defense has been phenomenal. I don't know that I've seen this before, or have I? I think I have. Okay, not bad. I'm going to totem once here. Just to try to protect the Duke a little bit longer. If he can actually get the air defense down. Okay, so death damage should claim it. Totem that. And the king getting stuck outside the base is actually not good. I'm going to overgrowth that. Okay, we gotta let it die. We're gonna eventually wrap around here, and we still have our Duke's revive. Just gotta be really careful with our Warden. Ah! Get the revenge, please. Get it, please. He gets it. He doesn't get it. Are we real, boys? I mean, it's not over, but we're getting there. I can't really snipe anything except for maybe go for this. Okay, not bad. That's one shot too, right? Hey? I think the clutch is possible. That one barb in there is actually a savage, by the way. That's 3-star. Okay. Woo! Man. Man. Can you tell what does Druid do to that troop? Druid is a healer. It's a ground healer that will heal ground or air. So it's a ground unit. It will heal ground or air. You can see there's a heal for troops and there's a hero heal. So the hero heal on the Druid is actually stronger than the troop heal, which is interesting to note. It does cost 2 more housing than a regular healer does. The flying healers. And after that blue bar expires, which it doesn't actually show in the graphic here, he turns into a bear and then attacks defenses. So after the blue bar fills up, or he gets killed in his Druid form, he changes form to the bear, and then it's a defense targeting troop. So it's a healer that changes form after a set period of time. You feel tilted coming? Come join V5 scrims in Squad Busters. 5v5 scrims is fun. All right, let's keep it up. That makes me so sad. Doesn't quite connect, man. Poison. Why are my healers dumb as rocks? Must freeze something. We have 2 healers, and they got a lot of work to do. We have an ice golem, clutch. Get ready for the totem. Now, break here. Oh no, they're already in. Great totem again. Wait a minute, did we still triple? Even after all that nonsense. Bro, you're kidding me. That's actually nuts. I recovered with 2 healers. That's silly. We got it. All right, let's do it again. 2 more hits. Make sure that we put our troop launcher. Okay, so last time we started them up here. Okay. Okay. Right, most of the core is gone. Job was complete. Let's get you here. Throw you like this. Get these. Get the king. Get the baby dragon. Ice golem there. Okay. Not bad. Revenge dealt with. Healers now. Not healers. That stuff. Loons. I meant to say loons. We have a druid for the king. We're gonna get ready for the overgrowth. Overgrowth here. Poison you here. He's gonna die. It's fine. The queen is still up at this point, so this is like better. I'm going to do that. Do that. Man, the timing on that. The timing on that spiky ball to actually continue to bounce to targets that weren't visible. When I first popped the spiky ball, the buildings were still overgrowth. So it picked other targets first. And luckily, by the time the ball had bounced 4 times, it could still come all the way back right as the overgrowth came back. All right, last attack. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, I think we saw this earlier, but it was rotated. Poor, but, you know. Life. Get this. Get this. Get it up. Looking ugly. Overgrowth, a revive. Probably should have done that a lot sooner, if I'm being real. Can I save him so I can kill one more thing here? No. Short answer. All right, so we definitely fail this, right? The Rage Tower came back. Luckily, they do kind of pause here, but like what I'm seeing with this is a massive problem of like DPS. And we just mismanaged some spells here, I think. I think we really bungled it. Yeah, man. This was within our grasp, but we mismanaged spells. Forget what we did earlier. What was the attack that it was rotated? I forget what went so differently about this. We'll break. Okay. All right, so how do we int? Excuse me? So our offense is not as good, not quite as good as the second place guy, but our defense has been better, right? He's taken one more defense than we have, but we're still a cup up. That's interesting. That's really interesting. How many people have completed their set? Are we like gonna promote? I mean, we're not doing bad. We didn't do bad today. Definitely some where we kind of lost the plot. That 99 hurts. But overall, I mean, we missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of... So we missed a quarter of our triples. But we tripled 3/4 of the time. And then narrowly missed one of them at a 99. So we did pretty good. GG's. You're saying you need an average of 1,150? Well, I'm right there. I know there's other people who haven't done their attacks yet, but still, I mean, like this guy who hasn't done attacks, he's got 135 on defense. We've got 280, more than double him on defense. So this base that I'm running, like, seems to be doing the trick in Legends 3. Basically trying to make people mess up and 1-star. It's one of those 1-star bases where you got Town Hall in the center, big old ring around, and you're basically testing someone's ability to use fundamentals to get to the core of the base. Otherwise, they get melted as they sort of get funneled all the way around, and the multi-target Infernos, Revenge Tower pop off and destroy everything. I can recommend this base, and I'll probably share it at the end of the season. So like Monday, I'll probably share with you guys which base I'm actually running, so you can see it. It'd be interesting to promote right back to Legends 2. I mean, I definitely know that I can hang there, but I need to be more willing to like adapt to what the meta is, what the meta game is telling me to do. Like, what are base builders really doing to challenge attackers, and being able to like learn a ground strategy after being just married to air for what felt like 6 or 7 months. It feels really nice, right? Like, felt like a pretty consistent set. Didn't feel bad about these attacks. The fails are the fails. What are you going to do? You say, cool Monday then. Yes, on Monday I will share my active layout. And I'm actually, I can stay in Legend League this week because I don't need to upgrade heroes on this account. So I'll actually keep my auto sign up on. So we'll definitely be competing next week as well. And that's going to do it. Good stuff. Looks like the war, 7.5 hours to go in the war. I guess it's worth it to show my war attacks here. I did these kind of late last night. I wanted to get them out of the way. Again, brought the same army composition, exactly the same. And, yeah. Did what I was going to do. Sadly, I just seemed to miss this timing with being able to get the Revenge Tower down. Like, I don't quite know what I'm doing wrong. Like, am I supposed to bring a 4th Quake just to force the issue? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Like, how do I get that timing to be tighter? I just don't quite know. Because it's definitely a problem for me in my ranked attacks, but also in some of these war attacks. Like, if this funnel wasn't as good as it is, right? That Revenge Tower probably ends me, you know? Also, Queen stealing the healers. That's pretty concerning as well. But this is where the Life Gem really comes in clutch, man. Life Gem can really save your behind. They can survive just a little bit longer. Just have this awkward spread of troops. But, again, spells to use. Duke is full HP. Decide to freeze with the skeleton spell onto the multi. Because we can, and it's GG. The other attack looked like this. Life Gem gives extra hit points, right? Yes. Yes, it's similar to the Apprentice Warden, but the Apprentice Warden, the difference between the Apprentice Warden and the Life Gem, and it's important to know this, by the way, the Apprentice Warden offers you a set percentage boost to HP for all of your troops. At least while they're in the aura. It's a set percentage. There is no cap to that set percentage. So what I really want to note is that because there's no set percentage, the most tanky troops in the game benefit more from the Apprentice Warden. Because the Life Gem has it offers a extra health percentage on your troops, there is a cap to how much HP it can overheal for, or it can give you. There's an actual cap. And you can see it in the description of the Life Gem. Suppose it's worth to show you this. So while Life Gem has a max hit point increase, which is a cap of 1,200 hit points, the Apprentice Warden does not have a cap. It just says 26% additional HP increase. So 20% additional HP on a barbarian is not very much, right? It's not very much. 310 hit points, 26%. You know, it's like another 75, 80 HP. That's what the Apprentice Warden. With the Life Gem, however, he offers a 120% HP increase. But there's the cap. So for a troop like the Barbarian, the Life Gem is going to be more valuable. Right? Because you would effectively get his entire health bar plus more on top of what the Barbarian already has. 120% of, what was it, 310? Is that what I just saw? 310. 120%. 620, 630, 40, 50, something like that. Like the life gem is going to help lower HP troops more, whereas the apprentice warden does not have a cap and usually benefits tanky troops like the meteor golem. Think about 26% additional HP on the meteor golem. If you're using the life gem and you're capped at 1,200 extra hit points, the apprentice warden obliterates the life gem in terms of what it can offer. Elmo says 4,616 HP or more apprentice warden gives than the warden. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Meteor golems with apprentice warden over 20,000 hit points. Nutty. Nutty, nutty, nutty. So that's the difference between life gem and apprentice warden. The thing about the apprentice warden versus the grand warden does have a longer range, has a larger aura, and stands further back. So he's better. It's a little bit better at staying safe, and that's ironic to say because grand wardens love to just put themselves in the front lines and die on a regular basis, but apprentice wardens are more fragile. You do have to protect them a little bit more. And I do think that their range is shorter than the thrower, if I'm not mistaken. I think the apprentice warden has it. Wait, is it the same or is it? If a troop has 4,616 HP or more, then the 26% gives more. Okay, so if the troop has over 4,616 HP, apprentice warden is better. Versus the life gem, anything less than 4,616 HP, the life gem is preferred. Or it's the same as the life gem. So when you look at the thrower, what's it like? Around 2,800? Yeah, 2,800. The thrower cannot get more from the apprentice warden. The life gem gives more than the apprentice warden here. By 1,200. So it brings these guys up to 4,000 hit points. And that's just a flat amount. So anyways, good stuff there. I do want to say thank you for watching today. Felt a lot better about this Legends set today than I have in the past couple weeks. Feels fun to play ground. Feels really fun to play ground. And I'm glad I'm sort of reconnecting with that part of the game. Air was starting to feel stale for me. It's not to say that I would never play air again, but at least for now, I'm definitely feeling ground. If you missed my stream yesterday, on my Town Hall 15, I actually had a perfect set in Titan 27, and I am poised to rank up to Dragon... What is it? Dragon something. I'm poised to rank up to Dragon 28 with a perfect offense. Battle log, perfect offense. The army that I've been using is this one right here. I can strongly recommend this as a fantastic Town Hall 15 army to use. There's one change that I made to this because I'm upgrading one of my pets, and that is the Diggy on the Grand Warden has been substituted for the Poison Lizard. And honestly, playing the set, encountering the bases that I did, we were hitting 16s, 17s, and 18s. The Poison Lizard is actually very good. I actually think the Poison Lizard in this army functions very, very well. If your Queen or RC abandon your kill squad, your Root Riders are not sitting ducks for defending heroes. Defending heroes, Poison Lizard locks on the defending hero, and you're able to deal with it even if your Queen or your RC go on their own separate missions and kind of get diverted away from pushing behind the roots. By the way, if you don't EQ the Builder Huts, you have 1.59 seconds for everything to hit Revenge Tower before Giant Arrow, Backpack, and 3 EQ can't take it out anymore. Oh my god. That's so sad. If a troop has So are you saying that I should be running 4 EQ just to like make my life easier for some of these things? Is that what you think I should be doing in the future? Anywho's, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to get out of here. I don't think I will be streaming tomorrow. There is nothing for me to really play for, at least towards the end of this week. I need to spend time with some friends and family. And actually, I'm going to do that tonight, so I'll probably be up kind of late and having some fun. But that's it. No, it's so EQ Builder hits Builder Huts also as well. Yeah, it's not always easy to do that. Like sometimes, like when they have those island things where like you want to hit 2 structures that are island out, you can't always get the Builder Huts too, which really sucks, but tis what it is. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. I love you guys. See ya on Monday, nerds. Take it easy. Peace out.